Oh good, boy finally woke up. He's a garbage. He's a deep sleeper. He was being assaulted on all sides by burly men. And still didn't wake up.
That's his dream.
He didn't wake up because the things happening in reality was also just exactly what's happening in his dreams anyway. 8 feels like a strange level cap, right? Like, what kind of a game only has 8 levels?
Well, it's 2 to the n.
It is a power of 2, so at least it's got that going for it.
But it's not a tetration of 2, so...
Ultima 1 points out Speklad, yes.
That is true. It is all about the 8s, isn't it?
Ah,
each level represents one of the virtues.
Yes, our character levels represent virtues in a way that makes so much sense. Cease being alive. Cease being alive! That's more like it.
Octorocks and Tektites and Levers too, and with your help, our heroes pulls through. Yeah, go Link, yeah, get Zelda. Wiki wiki wick!
I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos.
Two very different Zelda references, both equally as corny as each other.
This is boring. I can't wait to die.
Oh, good old YouTube poop fodder.
How can... oh yeah, that's the king say, yeah. How can we help? This random freaking piece of paper I brought with me says that only Link can do it, so I guess, that little piece of shit is gonna have to do with everything again, just like always.
Squadala!
Squadala. Mariah might die right now. No, she's fine. She's fine. It's great.
That's what resting is for. You actually didn't come in here with a whole lot of food, by the way.
Oh, hello. I'll be fine. Wait.
You'll be fine.
No, I swear I had more than 1,000 a second ago.
Huh. Maybe it was stolen from you, or maybe you lost it in the lava.
Does the lava burn food? I'm gonna have to check when I'm doing video editing whether I actually lost food or not.
Well, I assume there will be plenty more lava to walk through. We can check pretty soon.
There's plenty more of this to walk through. Oh, of course, you can't fire through those. Yeah.
Yeah, blue is wall. I think purple you can fire through. Yeah, but not blue.
Purple is sleep, so it's quite important to dispel it rather than
yes,
walking into it.
Correct. Dupre was a hungry boy.
Thanks for saying those words.
I'm just repeating what Fennec said.
You're accusing Dupre of eating all of this fair food.
Of eating all the food, exactly.
I also like the idea of a frozen food brand, Hungry Boy.
Yes. I mean, they say teenage boys are the most garbage disposal of the humans.
Of the humans?
Aliens.
What a normal way to aliens say that, yeah. Have you, it's been a long time since I've had a frozen meal, but I have consumed 1 or 2 Hungry Man meals. Have you ever experienced that brand?
I feel like that brand, maybe I've had it once or twice, and it was just, like, not...
It's awful.
Just not good.
It's really bad.
But that's the thing, like I've had frozen meals that aren't bad, that are from, like, cheap, like Stouffer's has plenty of good frozen
so
meals.
I think the thing is, like, their whole thing is quantity, and they really went hard on quantity over quality.
Exactly.
Like, the quality is, well, it tastes like styrofoam, but all you really care about is how much food you shovel into your face, you fat bastard.
I think part of it also is that in an attempt to seem more to seem more high class than they are, they go with the meals that are like, you know, Salisbury steak or things that like you should not have as a frozen meal. Like something like macaroni and tomato sauce noodles. That's not gonna. You can't screw that up in a frozen meal. But
I'm
like
gonna point out
steak.
That, well, but Salisbury steak isn't a steak. I'm gonna point out that Salisbury steak is the perfect example of something that is a very frozen meal.
Yeah, Salisbury steak was not a good example, but you know what I mean. Like the kind of. I feel like their entrees are usually things that you shouldn't. Yeah, that you shouldn't have as a frozen meal.
I'm afraid that if I leave any of these bastards alive, then it'll be like, oh, you lost your valor, piece of eighth.
This game has trained you to be afraid of losing your pieces of eight. You're becoming a true pirate.
Arr. Do you need any help with anything? No! No, not into the abyss! It burns! Or not into the pit, is that line.
Well, but you're in the abyss, so it's...
I am in the abyss, yes. And it does burn. It's the same.
More of the same.
But this time again. Let's attack that one. Let's attack
I mean, this is the final area, so obviously they had to make it as annoying as possible.
I wasn't expecting the repetitiveness. I just had, like, one area with 3 essentially identical rooms, and now another area with, thus far, 2 essentially identical rooms.
Yeah. Can you blame Richard Garriott?
Join me, Link, and I will make your face the greatest in Korodai, or else you will die.
You quoted it before Master Dragon could correct it. Join me, Link, and I will...
Join me, Link, and I will. I will things.
Ache!
I do think I have plenty of dispels, but it really depends on how much crap they throw at me, I suppose.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna throw anything that you need? It's the kind of game where I wouldn't think they would... I would think they would allow you to solo it without magic, basically. I don't think there's been any point where you had to dispel anything.
No, we've had to dispel blue fields to get through them. There's been mandatory blue fields. True? Yes, there have been mandatory blue fields.
Okay, I guess there have at some altars, yeah. I mean, you could have blinked through those areas too. Well, maybe not.
You're suggesting about
Blink
magic.
is only on the world map.
You're suggesting.
Yeah, I know.
You don't have to use magic. That's what I was.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at anyway. But then I realized that it didn't matter anyway because Blink is only a world map spell. So
this is fun. I'm experiencing fun. Fennec says mandatory blue fields are the thing that stops me from doing a completely spell-free run of this game. Yeah, I don't think that there's a way of avoiding every blue field. Fun. Okay, that was thing. Okay, in a shocking...
this is what fun looks like.
Yeah, in a shocking turn of events, the same, but again...
In a shocking turn of events, the same, but turned.
The same, but turned.
No cap.
I'm gonna wait and dispel after I get my party into a less ridiculous organization. Or until they start attacking us. And by attacking us, I do mean successfully attacking us, rather than attacking nothing. You must die. Well, time to dispel. The thing is, like, technically I could just dispel one of these. Or I could even have dispelled, like, the blue and dispelled a bunch more of these. So the only reason why I'm...
File into single file, and that would be annoying.
Oh,
wait,
hello.
They dispelled the ones on...
I don't think they dispelled...
Yeah.
They didn't dispel it, they just dispelled itself. They're threatening my squishies! Okay, they are most certainly threatening my squishies.
Use the skull. You know you want it, Andy.
cool. If YouTube were an ecosystem, YouTube poops would be the Cambrian explosion, says Kyle, making a comparison so oddball that I have no idea what to make of it.
Well, he's just suggesting that, just like the variety of life exploded all of a sudden during the Cambrian explosion, the variety of YouTube videos exploded with YouTube poops.
Did it? I think that
that's what he's suggesting.
One new kind of video appeared, being YouTube poops.
Maybe he's not talking about the variety of types of YouTube videos, just the variety of actual YouTube videos.
But the thing about the Cambrian explosion is that the variety of forms exploded. The actual population of life didn't particularly. I mean, it did, but
I think what we're all learning here is that we need YouTube poops of Bill Wirtz. Cambrian explosion.
We're here. We're not here. I really thought that was the last room. I was wrong.
Forced single file, by the way. Well, okay.
No, not at all forced single file. Though my inclination is to do one dispel first, step onto it and see if it auto-dispels, and then when it doesn't, then I'll do the other
that was a good
dispels.
inclination, but it didn't.
But now we have a slightly new arrangement that is in some way good, I'm sure. Speclad claims that the first YouTube poop was released 16 years ago. I don't know if that's actually something that you can declare a first in, although there can certainly be a first that used the term. Boy's really getting hammered here.
That's the way he likes it.
That is the way he likes it, but these aren't elves, so no it isn't.
They're not elves either.
They're not elves either. Or maybe they are. Maybe this is what elves look like in this world. We shouldn't judge.
Well, if they're what elves look like, then Boy doesn't care.
It's not just that he doesn't care.
Elves.
It's that he wants it. You know he wants it, Andy.
No, he only wants elves, not elves.
Right. And that was definitely not just because we didn't have enough space in the name box.
No, what are you talking about?
A reflection of his actual attitude.
Elves are too hoity-toity for Boy. He needs those dirty elves.
Dirty elves? What in God's name are we talking about?
The salt of the earth elves.
And now we're actually free. Yay! And there's just mice everywhere.
Yeah, until the next series of rooms.
Shut your face! Boy actually didn't get very hurt there.
On the fountain.
Search. Let's have Shamino risk it. A poison fountain. Delicious.
Poison fountain. Wonderful.
Wow, that was a torch I didn't even light in here. That was a torch I lit like weeks ago in some unrelated dungeon. Oh.
There is an altar here.
There's an altar here. I'm fighting on the altar, but apparently not enough for it to affect this. Sure. I find nothing? What do you mean I find nothing? It's an altar. Is this where I use the skull? Because I'm still kind of within the entrance-ish.
Yeah, but you can't really save.
But I am stuck. Like, there's nowhere else I can go, so I have to do something with this
Well, there is one
altar.
other fountain. I'd at least try the other fountain.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
And then also maybe check the Gemerald to see if there's any hints on the Gemerald. But if not, then yeah, I guess the skull might be an option.
More poison.
Wonderful. I mean, that's not that surprising, but...
No. This is the Stygian Abyss! The most Stygian of all of the Abyssids!
Can you talk to the wow?
Does the word abyss come from the
I would guess not, but I guess that's what Edit Online is for. Let's see. From abyssus, depths of the earth or sea, primordial chaos, without bottom, abyssos. So unless the abyssids, what other items do you have, by the way?
Well, I just want to kill all the crap in this room quickly to have an easier time wandering around. Then I will check. I'm fighting on a treasure chest!
Mm-hmm. I love how the background of the treasure chest is red brick.
Yes! Hooray for palette limitations. Oh, they're spawning quite quickly anyway, so...
Yep. What other items do you have, out of curiosity?
I got stones.
You already used the bell book
candle. Keys?
Keys. I don't know what the keys are.
Yeah, that can't be a reference to my...
key, right?
Oh yeah, the 3-part key. No place to use them.
Okay, no place to use them.
And I already searched. Let me sleep on top of the altar. That'll help in some way, I'm sure.
What was the thing below the keys?
The skull. That's it. I was out. There's the skull.
No, there's a wheel. Yeah, the wheel. But yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh, what about the stones? What about the stones? Because you have
I haven't actually used the
with alders
stones
before. Oh. Okay. Let me. Give me a minute. Paper's downstairs. Just a second.
What virtue dost stem from truth? Virtue from truth. I mean, presumably honesty, right? Truth to honesty, because that's also, like, we also established that link today. In terms of...
hold on, before you do anything, Altar of Truth is honesty, justice, honor, and sexuality. But yeah, I think the most likely one would be honesty.
I mean, it's gotta be honesty, right?
It's gotta be honesty, yeah.
What I'm trying to think is, like,
was there something... and not the skull here.
Was there something that was more specific about... Because we know love and compassion, that's been established, like, a billion times. Was there anything... So the only thing is, like... I'm going for honesty. Use the...
okay, the color... Okay, so the honesty stone... I have this written down. Honesty is blue. We're good.
I've been attacked by a rat.
This is just random.
On top of stairs. It turned into stairs and I was attacked by a rat.
Yep. I'm glad you didn't use the skull.
I was just about to say, I'm glad we didn't use the skull. That could have gone badly.
Alright, use the jump.
Obviously.
You were gonna do it anyway.
Okay, so that doesn't actually make any difference, and we are
2 rooms to get through
absolutely covered with,
and it is gonna be a toroidal map.
Almost undoubtedly.
Oh wait, no, there's just 2 altars here, because it can't be.
Yes, there definitely are 2 altars. Yeah, those are definitely 2 altars. I also suspect it's a toroidal map.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, we should have no trouble with this. I decided to go that way because that way I'm following the left wall. We're just in, like, the Abyssian bathtub here. Oh my god, your aim sucks!
Making sure you do your homework. Thankfully, I have the homework written down. I guess there's also the walkthroughs, but nope. No walkthroughs here. No walkthroughs needed. Pen and paper all the way. I think I said 2 rooms, but there are 3 rooms you have to get through.
Yeah.
I was lying.
You were lying, you lying punk. Okay, we're still fine. Oh, whoops.
It is interesting that the caves of this... The walls of this cave area are pure white marble.
They're not marble, they're ceramic. We're in the bathtub.
And now due south should be get you out of here.
I'm gonna say no. Due south is gonna get me to another room, in which due east and due south will both get me out of here.
I disagree, but we'll see.
Your aim sucks, guys. Your aim is bad and you should feel bad. My food supply is bad and I do feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
I was right. You were wrong.
You were right. I was wrong. This must have been a 3x3 area. I thought it was a 2x2 area.
Yeah, I recognized that the exits were on the east and south right next to each other, so...
You can just eat the codex, suggests Speclad.
That'll solve it. The codex.
I mean, once you run out of food.
Yeah. I've got the 3-part key, I've got the Skull of Mondane, that's made of, like... organic matter.
Carbon.
That means, yeah, that's made of carbon and shit, so that means it's food. I've got some diamonds, those are made of carbon. The skull is explosively crunchy, says Speclad. Exactly, that means it's delicious and food.
Crunchy is definitely a synonym for high in calories. That's why glass is so so fattening.
That's why glass is so fattening. I'm always eating glass.
That explains it.
That explains the blood everywhere.
I did see a movie. What movie was it, and when did I see it? Relatively recently, where there was several scenes of eating glass. It involved a British/Scottish actress who was speaking with an American accent.
I thought you were going to say that you saw a movie, you ordered popcorn, and instead they gave you glass.
Yes, that's what happened. Karen Gillan was in it.
I slept while poisoned. That was slightly stupid.
It's fine. Poison doesn't hurt you while you're asleep.
That is a well-known fact about poison. Cure thyself. Cure thyself.
Movie Oculus. I have heard that movie name before, but I have a feeling that wasn't the movie.
I'm just gonna step in poison. I'm just gonna let myself get poisoned. It'll be fine. Magic. Do I even want to... You know what? I'm not even gonna depoison myself here. I'm just gonna do this thing and then depoison myself later.
Oh, it was. It was that movie. That was the movie. Of course. Oops. I should have known. It was a light bulb. You're right.
What virtue dost stem from love, compassion?
Yep. And compassion, by the way, is yellow.
So, just like the other one, that became a staircase, but there was 2 altars on that floor.
That's true. But they must lead you to they must be the same, and they must lead you to the same place. I mean, you can go back up if you want to.
I don't want to. I love using cure. I love using cure. Well... I love using gemeralds. Okay, the altar is in the center. Oh yeah, and there's just other upstairs there, so presumably they just kinda sorta led to the same place.
Yeah.
So I just need to go east from north. I do wonder what the opposite corner rooms are, because they look very suspicious to me, yeah. But today in things...
I get the impression that they're meant for if you're not using... Yeah. Well, I get the impression that they're meant for if you're not using gems, though. But I don't know.
I was assuming that into the interior was going to be a secret exit that we needed to unlock. Those can't get me until that wall opens up,
and you can't get them. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. Those walls are going to open up as soon as you step forward there.
I didn't even need to ask if that was going to happen. Of course it was going to happen. There's a lot of them. They just keep on coming. It's like a clown car full of demons in there. Wow,
so I would just go. There's just going to be an infinite amount of them, I think.
Surely there's not going to be an infinite amount of them.
I would just go. Ooh, Gardic phone is good. Yeah, a clown car full of demons would be a good Gardic phone prompt.
That's the reason not to just go. They're gonna frickin' kill Mariah. Yep, Mariah's dead.
That's fine. Mariah never... Who cared about Mariah anyway?
Yeah, Mariah was useless.
It's one less character to control.
Yeah. The whole game is better for the death of Mariah.
Mariah was useless. Well, this is going to be the last altar, because there are only 3, like, 1-to-1 virtues. Or whatever they're called. Wow. Have fun.
How did all of these swashbucklers get in here anyway?
Well, you didn't lose a piece of 8, by the way, from running away from that demon battle, so... Either you had enough valor built up, or that was infinite demons.
I don't like this.
Speaking of valor, valor is going to be the next one. Courage is going to be valor, and it's going to be red.
I don't like this. Oh good, Boy finally woke up. He's a garbage. He's a deep sleeper. He was being assaulted on all sides by burly men. And still didn't wake up.
That's his dream.
He didn't wake up because the things happening in reality was also just exactly what's happening in his dreams anyway. So it just tracked, basically. Boy, I needed to rest before, and now I really need to rest.
Hooray! How is this battle still going on?
Because there were like 20 of them!
So?
The swashbucklers clearly swashed down into the abyss. What, through their buckles? No effect. Cool.
Hooray! All of that was worthless.
You're so hurt.
I mean, it's not terrible. The heal spell.
Oops, not
yeah,
the
if
spell.
not through one's buckle, how would one swash? I can't see any other way, says Kyle.
Okay, that was whatever that was.